Okay. Back for day 7 of Advent of Code. Let's just confirm that we are in fact live. Yay, alright, cool. Advent of Code day 7. I still haven't actually finished day 5 part 2. So I gotta do that. Ooh, I haven't committed these in a few days. Maybe we'll do that now. Whoops. Anyway, Advent of Code is a daily advent calendar. Through the month of December. Every day there's a coding problem. And they get progressively harder as the month goes on. Today is day 7. It's starting to get pretty tough. Yesterday was, well, I don't know. There's a distinction to be made between tough and time-consuming. We're definitely getting to the time-consuming ones. Yesterday was pretty complicated, just in terms of having to manage a lot of things. Yeah, so we'll see how day 7 is. I'm thinking I'm probably not going to do too many more of these, because I've got some travel coming up, but we'll see. 30 seconds till day 7. I've switched up the music a little bit today, so hopefully it'll be less repetitive. They've got some good sponsors this year. I saw one for Amex earlier. Boot.dev, sure. Ahrefs, CodeCrafters, yeah, solid. All right, 1 second. Let's go. Rope bridge. Cheapest on this side of the bridge, maybe on the other side. How long it'll take? It only needs to find vibrations. There's some young elephants playing nearby. 90, 1019. Each line represents a single equation. The test value appears before the colon in each line. It's your job to determine whether the remaining number can be combined with operators to produce the test value. Okay. Operators are always evaluated left to right, not according to precedence rules. Furthermore, numbers in the equations cannot be rearranged. Glancing into the jungle, you can see the elephants only two different types of operators, plus and multiply. Okay. There's only one position that accepts an operator. Yeah, sure. Just need the total calibration result, which is the sum of the test values from just the equations that could possibly be true. In the above example, the sum of the test values for... Okay. So, this is going to be exciting. It's like a decision tree sort of thing. Oh man, if I had been lead coding recently, that would really help. This feels to me like a backtracking problem. Where we have like 2 options we can take at any given point. And the most efficient way of doing this is going to be like to memoize. Maybe we could just get away with memoization. Holy moly, these are big numbers. Okay, but there's actually not too many of these. What's 2 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 to the 11 is not very big. So maybe we can just brute force it. It's always my first thought. Okay, anyway, first thing we're gonna have to do is parse our input anyway, regardless of what we do. So, for ln lines, equation is, okay, well, we'll do target is l.split on this 0. We'll call this parts just to make life a little bit easier. This will be parts 0, and then the numbers. Well, it's just nums is parts 1, but then we'll have to do dot strip to get rid of the white space. And this will be int n for n in parts 1 dot strip dot split on space. Oh, that's so not what I wanted at all. CD day 7. Day 7. Let's print L. Once we do that, and we'll copy this as our input. I just want to make sure that this works like we expect it to. Python main.py. No, we want to print target nums. That looks right to me. 1019, cool. Okay. So now we have to do some math. So we have to so we're gonna want recursion here, probably. Do the thing, and we'll take in lines, or we'll take in nums. So we'll do I is 0. So I'm just gonna loop through these numbers, and then at each point we're going to actually let's take an operator too. Man, this really feels close to. So there's like a template you can do for kinds of problems like this, that just makes recursion easier. I don't remember what it is. But my plan here is to do remainder on plus, and then do remainder on times. So at each point, at each number, we're going to calculate the rest of the array based on if we take the next element being plus or if we take the next element being times, if that makes sense. So ideally we should take operators. This will be our array, or our list of operators, because I'm guessing that maybe the next step is going to include like minus and maybe just minus. Division would be hard here. That'll probably include division. We'll see. Anyway, so if actually we can just do if length of nums is 0, then we can just return 0. So then we can do I guess we have to take the operator that we want to do currently. Let's not pass down operators. Let's have this be like a we'll just have this be a list at the top level. Plus is this, minus, or times is this. It doesn't matter what these are. I'm just gonna have a switch statement. If, or, okay, no, never mind. So I guess we want so yeah, I guess we want to return, pass the result down, like result so far, or do we want to return? Yeah, okay, so let's do we'll pass down the result that we have so far, and then we'll do our thing with the next number. I don't think I need operators here. So we'll do if operator is plus, then we'll return result plus nums 0 plus do the thing. No, we don't actually need to do that. We can just do result plus equals this. Oh, that's not what I want. then if operator is times, we can do result times equals num0, and then we'll do return result plus do the thing on result. So actually, I think I want to return result here. I don't think I want to return 0. So then we'll just return do the thing on result, and then plus nums from 1 onward. And then times. Oh, but then what do we do? We need... So we don't actually need to return. I guess I want to pass down a map. Because we need some way of figuring out what all the values we have are at the end. So I guess instead of returning result, we want to do end map result. Oops. End map result becomes true. So this is if we run out of numbers, mark where we ended up. And then we actually don't need a return. We can just do the thing on either. It's a really good function name here. Cool. So let's try that. Do the thing on. We'll start with 0. We'll pass it nums. We'll pass it plus, and we'll pass it I guess just a new dictionary. Actually, we don't even need to. Yeah, we don't even need to do anything with our return value because we don't have our return value. And then if target in result, we can print hit target, and then we'll print the line. Okay, let's see if this works. End map. Whoops. Do the thing is missing. Result, nums, operator, end map. Oh, because we have to also pass end map. List index out of range. But we're oh, we should return here. Silly me. Okay, so that seems to work here. That's for 10 and 19. That's for 81, 40, and 27. That's for 11, 6, 16, and 20. Okay, cool. So let's just do total 0. Total plus equals 1. Then we don't need to log that anymore. And I think we're ready for the real input. Never mind. Total plus equals target, not 1. So let's try the real input and see what we can get. And I didn't actually print out the result at the end. Nice. Total. Where am I printing? I don't need to print anymore. All right. Cool. Let's see if that's the right number. Yay, great. Cool. All right, so that wasn't too terrible. That sucks. Yeah, I hate to see it. Concatenation operator combines the data from the left and right inputs into a single number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We begin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All operators are still valid from left to right. Cool. So I need to add another operator. It doesn't actually matter what this is. We'll have this be Z, because we can. Because who wants intuitive code? Concat. We'll do. This is rough, actually. So the reason this is rough is because we have to account for. This changes things somewhat, because now we have to account for some scenarios where we can't have this operator, but we can have others, if that makes sense. So scenarios where we can't have this operator is if we're at the last number. So we just have to be mindful of that. And length of numbers is less than 2. Let's just print an error message. We'll raise. Uh-oh, something broke. Otherwise, so this just sucks a little bit because we have to be careful. We have to like take the next number. And then we have to repeat. That's so not good. We just have to treat this as a new number. So you know what? Maybe the thing to do is just to not do this in here. Maybe it's the play to instead do this in the outer loop, because that's just easier to reason about. I think that's going to be the play, actually. I don't want this to be just a separate operator. I just want it to be. So we'll pre-process our list in order to make this work, because that makes our lives easier. Then we can just do. Yeah, that'll work. This will work, I think. Cool. Because then we don't have to worry about doing that weird like concatenation inside of the same function where we're doing recursion, because I don't want to think about that. Adding a third operator that behaves differently from the other two doesn't sound good to me. So instead, we'll have to do get concatenation results. So you know what? We'll just make a function for this. Get concats. We'll take in lines. We'll take in I as 1. And if length of lines is less than 2, we'll just return lines. Otherwise, we'll start I at 1. We'll do while I is less than length of lines. I plus equals 1. We'll do possibilities. Is that we will do. So how are we gonna slice it? So we want to take the list up until the current index that we're on. So stick index and index -1 together, concatenated. Then take rest of list. List up until I -1. Index and index -1 together concatenated, and then the rest of list. So we want. Oh man, what a mess. Lines up until. You know what? It's probably gonna be. Yeah, we'll do I -1. It doesn't really matter which direction we do it. Plus lines I. So we're gonna have to do some weird concatenation stuff. So this is gonna be string lines I plus string. Sorry, lines I -1 plus string lines I And then this whole thing is an int. What a wild thing. So we're converting them to strings, we're adding them together, concatenating, and then we're converting them back to an int. Then plus lines from I plus 1 onward. I feel like we're going to run off the end of the array here. So I guess we want this. We're going to have to test this so heavily. So let's try that. Print get concats for L. And we'll return. I don't expect this to work. Yeah. Can only concatenate string, not list to string. Lines. So what doesn't I like about this? Oh, sure. Oh, this should be nums. Let's see if that fixes our issue. 3749 none. That doesn't make sense to me. What? Oh, because I have to return possibilities. Okay, cool. What happens if we just do this? 1019. Sure. You know what? Actually, yes. But we also have to include the original. So we should have possibilities just start with lines. Okay, that actually seems to do more or less what we want it to, which is crazy to me. But let's see if it continues to do that. Wow, all right, cool. 1019, 1019, 81, 40, 27, 81, 40, 27, 81, 40, 27. Cool, I think that actually does what we want. So, possibilities is just this. And then we'll do for P and possibilities. And then we can break P. So basically this is saying if we hit our target once, we don't have to keep going with this same trying more combinations because we know that it works. Get all possible starting things. Starting numbers. Okay, so let's try this and see if that gives us what we want. 4097? Oh, that's not right. So where are we going wrong? For example, there's 3 more equations that can be made true by inserting operators. All 6 test values, 3 could be made before. Okay, so let's print hit target. And we will do P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're missing 1. Excuse me. And let's see what the target is. Target P. So we're hitting 190, we're hitting 3267, we're hitting 292, we're hitting 156, we're missing 7290. So let's print possibilities again and see where we're going wrong. So that's 7290 is the 68615. 68615, 68615, 68615, 68615. 686 and 15 is not getting recognized as valid. I wonder why that is. 6 times 86 times 15. Why is that an issue? 4. Did I like mess up my target function here? Oh, never mind. That's my part 1. That's not what I want. Do the thing. The only thing I can think is that I must have messed this up somewhere. Map. No, this all looks the same and good. 7290. So that's definitely our issue. Because if we get this right, then that's the number that we're missing. This is I'm sure this is like a tiny little subtle error somewhere. And like we have the right possibilities, so why don't we get the right numbers? Okay, so I guess the thing to do is just to plug in 68615 into our function and see what happens. Do the thing with 68615. Result is this. Operator is times. Yeah, we can just pass 0. Times and pass result there, and then we can do plus. And then let's print results. See what all the numbers that we got are. Okay. 7290. So we got 7740 instead. Interesting. Brother, am I writing Temple OS 2.0? No, this is Advent of Code. That's funny though. Okay, sanity check. 6 times 86 times, what was it? 15? 7740. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no. It's not. Wow, okay, that really sucks a lot. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so what's happening is we're not doing 6 times 86 times 15. We're doing 6 times 86 times 6 times 15. Or not that, but, sorry. 6 times 86 concatenated with 6 times 15. Wait, no, we're not. What the fuck? 6 times... How did they get this? Oh, sorry. 6 times 8. 6 times 8 concatenated with... That's still wrong. Concatenated with 6 times 15? 6 times 15... That's... 6 times 8. I'm going crazy. 48. Combines the digits from left and right inputs into a signal number. All operators are still evaluated from left to right. Okay, so we can't do that. Right. Sure, we can't do that. But... I have no idea how this is happening. So I guess it's... So we're getting 72 and we're getting 90, but 6 times 8 is not 72. 6 times 8. 48. 6 times 15. I think that might be a legitimate mistake in the question, which I've never seen before in Advent of Code. Let's refresh and see if that goes away. No, it's still there. Okay, so... Oh, man. So I'm a little bit divided here on what I want to do. The thing is... Yeah, so what I've got so far will not work. Because we can concatenate... Like, we can't just concatenate 506 and 42 and then have all the rest not concatenated. At any point, we can concatenate, I guess. So we do, in fact, have to have this concatenate operator be in here, which really sucks. Because I didn't want to have to reason about it. But I don't think it's actually too terrible. Because... we already have the logic to do the concatenation. 6 times 8 is 48 plus 6. There's no plus here. 6 times 8 is 48 plus 6 is 486. Oh, I see. Yep, that makes sense. 48 concatenated 46 times 15. Sure, that makes sense. Okay, I get it. Thanks. Yeah. Man, that's rough. Okay, so we've got to do the thing. So I guess we do have to just take the take this. So we only can concatenate if we have at least 2 left. So this actually doesn't seem too bad. The only thing we have to be careful of is making sure that we don't call concat on anything that has more than 2. Sorry, less than 2. Yeah, that's not terrible. I don't love it, but it's not terrible. Concat. If length of nums 1 to the end is still greater than 1. Then we can do that. And then the last thing to do is just here, which we can do by... So we're not actually doing anything necessarily. We're just changing nums, I guess. Right? Sorry, let me think about this for a sec. Yeah, we're just combining nums 0 and nums 1. So yeah, we don't do anything to result, I guess. We just do nums. But this is going to be... The issue we're going to run into is with copying nums, I think. Wait, does slicing... No, I think that should be okay. So we couldn't pass the same list down further because we would be doing stuff to it. But I think because we're slicing it, that's okay. I think. Let's do 1, 2, 3. B is a 1 onward. B0 is 4. Yeah, okay, we're good. That should be fine. So instead of doing this whole function, sad, we want to just do nums, it becomes nums 0. We gotta do this string thing. Stir num 0 plus stir nums 1. Cast this all to an int. And then nums 2 onward. Yikes, man. And then we don't want to consume nums. We don't want to advance anymore. I think. Yeah, I think we don't want to advance if we've done concat. Oh man. And then we'll do else. Oh, this is rough. This is really rough. Right, we just want to go for nums onward because we've already consumed we've effectively taken our next number. Else we want to do the thing with, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Nums 1 onward. And then, yeah, I think we just want to have 2 different paths depending on if it's concat or not. Maybe this is wrong. We'll see. Do the thing too. We don't need to do that. We can just do nums here rather. Nums. All right, let's see if that works. I don't expect it to. Epic. That's not right because yeah, okay, cool. All right, well, interesting. So we're doing something. Huh. So I guess I'm wondering what results we're coming up with. Let's see what nums is looking like after we are doing concat. What? Am I returning early? Part 2. Oh, because this should be do the thing too. Where am I going wrong? Oh, wait, what? For Ellen lines? Yeah. Oh, because I'm never passing the concatenate operator. Right? To start? Well, no, because I should be... Oh, so I do need to pass it to start. That's one issue. I'm just wondering why I'm only seeing 190 ever. Nums. Do the thing too. 0 nums. Yeah, plus times. That's part 1. Collapse part 1, so I stop getting confused. So the weird thing is we seem to be doing worse than part 1 somehow. 1019 an empty list. Sure. That seems reasonable. Oh, right, because this should be plus nums 2 onward. Why are we only doing... I just don't understand why I'm only doing the first line. What's happening? Am I returning somewhere? I must be returning somewhere. Yeah. Oh, because I'm breaking. Right. Because I'm breaking because I had P before. I was looking at all the permutations. Okay, 4097. That's wrong. But maybe closer. nums concat. So now I'm wondering if I still am actually mutating the array when I'm not supposed to be. Interesting. So we should have, okay, we have 40, 27, sure. We should have 81, 40, and 27. Target 292. It's still our same issue as before. Let me stop printing out nums. So we're hitting 190. I don't know where 3267 is coming from. Oh, no, right, where that comes from up here. 156, 192, 292. So it's still the 7290 that we're not hitting. So it's still an issue with the concat. Maybe I shouldn't be passing concat on the first one. No, that's worse. Oops. Right, 4097 minus 7290. Yeah, that's still the same issue. So we're not hitting 7290, and we should be. So it's got to be an issue with concat. Oh, is it this? $40.97. What the heck? Oh no, sorry, that was right. That was right. That's what we should be. Or where we were before, basically. So it's not the easiest thing to debug because it's recursion. I don't have a list of my target. I guess I could print my target, pass my target down here, and then print it. I really don't want to do that though. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I can just change this to only 7290, and then we'll see always what we're doing, and then we can print. Let's print nums. Every time we get nums, we'll print nums just to see what we're getting. Yeah. This will make life easier. Did I not clear? Maybe I did clear, and it's just a ton of combinations. Yeah, okay, cool. Just a ton of combinations. Okay, so we can have 6, 8, 6, 15, 6, 8, 6, 15, 6, 15. So why aren't we concatenating here? Oh, sorry, I guess this is the plus branch, and then sure. So we should have like a 48 and then get concatenated with $15. We never get 48. Why don't we ever get 48? Am I starting nums? So we want like the path that we want is multiply, then concat, right? Like we want 48 first. Why are we never getting multiply? That's so weird. Oh, because we're starting with yikes. That's cringe. So we're starting with 0, that's why. So how did the first part work? I'm honestly shocked. Anyway, so if result, all right, 0 result becomes 1. We're still not getting it. Huh. That's baffling to me. 0 nums for your end map. Oh, right. I think it's because... Let's return here and then unindent this. I think we're hitting... No, that's still not it. What the heck, man? Right, this is do the thing too, do the thing too. Sanity check, do the thing too. Yep. Yeah, I'm getting close to being stumped. I'll give it another 15 minutes, but if I don't get it by 10, I'm gonna call it. I feel like it's really simple, but I don't know what we could be doing wrong. So, for whatever reason, we're never multiplying the first two. Like, we're never getting 6 times 8, which is kind of weird because... Like, how could that be the case? What if we do, hold on, I want to try part 1 and see if we get the same thing. And that's just do the thing, then we'll print nums. Whoa, holy moly. Oh wait, this might actually make sense because we're not ever doing anything with, okay, so, right. I think what we've got to do is instead of, so right now I'm never taking the result. I'm never doing anything with result in part 2. So instead of taking the previous nums, we should be taking result. Right. Ugh, this sucks. This is like kind of rough. Oh no, we are taking result. Excuse me, I was mistaken. Why was I thinking we weren't taking result? Oh, this shouldn't be num0. This should be... What the hell am I thinking? I think this is actually much easier than I have made it out to be. I think this is just result. And then this is num0 plus nums1. Oh, this should be stir result still. Plus nums1, and then we can do the thing down to here. Let's try that. No, still wrong. Cool. Actually, no. Okay, that's still wrong. But I want to see if we're getting 48 now. Still no 48. How is that possible? Yeah, so before we weren't using a result at all for the concatenate operator, which definitely was wrong. But, so I guess do we need to do... Oh, man. Okay, so I guess there's a few cases. A few cases if we're concatenating. Concatenate results so far with next number, then continue, or concatenate next 2 numbers and add or multiply to result. But is that the same thing? Meaning, no, I guess it's not. Because, whoops. Because at this point, so if we're... this concatenate operator really just is rough to reason about. My brain doesn't work this way anymore. So I guess possibility 1 is that we just want to do the results. So this will concatenate result, or we can do this original thing that I had here. This thing, nums0 plus nums1 plus nums2 onward. And we still don't want to... Yeah, that would be an easier concatenate function. You're right. It would be easier. I agree. Just factoring all this out, sure. But this works. Let me write bad code. And then this assumption isn't even necessarily good anymore. Or like this check where I'm doing concatenate, because at any point we can do this. Like we can just take our result and the next number. So I think instead we should check when we're concatenating. Man. So then we want to do the thing with this. So in this case, we've consumed nums. Like we're taking the next one, so we do want to advance. In this case, actually, I think it's the same. I think we're also doing the thing. Yeah, right. We've consumed the next numbers. I don't know. This is rough. I feel like I'm not going to finish this in 9 minutes, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh. We're almost there. There's a 48. You like to see it. All right, let's clear and see what we're doing here. So this is closer. This is closer. What we should be seeing, so we want one that's like 48, comma 6. Which we don't have, which is too bad. So there's still, man, I hate this. This is still something that we're like. So, okay, all right. Radical idea. What if we bring back this function from before? Remember when I said I wasn't gonna, I didn't want to compute this on the operator. No, I deleted my function, that sucks. I had a function that did some stuff where we would just like append the rest of the numbers. Like we would concatenate, we'd get all the possibilities when we're concatenating. Actually, I guess we don't want that here because we only want to do it on the next one, which we're already doing. So, yeah, do the thing too. Oh man, should this be nums? Yeah, result plus num0. Oh, is it just this? Should this just be result I think that might be it. No, that's not it. Cool. So we should be getting somewhere 48, because our original list is 6, 8, 6, 15. So we should have 48, comma 6, comma 15. We have 8, comma 6, comma 15. Maybe we should print result. Oh, whatever. Just add the things, Python. $48, 48, 15. Okay, so that's like close. Oh man. What? It's right here. Wait a minute, we have it. 48, 6, 15, we have it. So then these should concatenate, and then this should do what we want it to do. Okay, so why doesn't it? I guess if we have that, then we can now say why are we doing this? Meaning lines can become if we just do this, do the thing 0, nums is going to be 48, 6, 15, and result is an empty dict. Brother. And we never have 7290 at all? Serious? Wait, hold on, what if we print result? Print result. We have 70. Am I crazy? What am I doing? That's an excellent question. This is Advent of Code day 7. So, did I? It's like a programming advent calendar. They release puzzles every day. They get progressively harder. This one's kind of rough, I won't lie. We've got like a list of numbers and we have to see if we can make a target with them. We can use times, we can use plus, and we can use this concatenate operator, which is really jumbling my brain cells around. I don't even know where I'm. Okay, nmap result, sure. Okay, let's see if we're actually hitting our target, because. And why am I total? Sure. We're not. How is that possible? You remember that? Oh, were you here last year? Yeah, I did the same thing last year. I don't get how this can be possible. Oh, 48, 615. So 6, 8, 615. So when I get 48, 615, I can get the right answer. But when I don't get there, like when I don't concatenate the first bit, I don't get there. So I guess the issue is with this first concatenation. So somehow I'm not getting the first concatenation, or the first plus times concat. Better title Gmail 90% world record holder times Advent of Code Day 7. Yeah. This is not my strong suit, as it turns out. Oh look, my chat is magically working. Again. Interesting. It wasn't working at all yesterday. Cool. So this, I really don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. which, I mean, obviously, otherwise I would have the answer. But like what I don't get is why I can get like from part. If I do a little bit of extra work, I can get the right answer, but I can't just get the right answer. But the little bit of extra work that I'm doing, I should already be doing, if that makes sense. Okay, so I guess if we call concat first. Well, no, because we should always be the way we get this answer is by having the multiply happen first. And if the multiply happens first, it's just this. No, I gotta uncomment all this garbage. Holy moly. I can't imagine that that's throwing me off. Yeah, no, that's not it. In fact, that might actually be helping me. Where was this? Right, was that? No, that doesn't matter. How does that not matter? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get this. Like, so the thing that's really confusing to me is that I'm doing this multiply, and then after I do that multiply, we're doing the concat on the, like, we'll have our result, we'll have our rest of our nums, so we'll have 48, and then we'll have the rest of these things. And then when we get to the next step, we're doing concat, we take the result, we concatenate it to the next number, and then we get the rest of the numbers on there. Like, we're doing 48, we're sticking on a 6, and then we're multiplying by 15, which is what we want, right? 486 times 15, right? 7290. Concatenation. I'm not sure what you mean there. Praise equation? Parse equation. Evaluate the expression. Can it be true or not? Self-calibration. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, the the goal is a little bit obscure. It helps if you read the first part and you understand the first part. I'm now past my 10 o'clock deadline. I'm really close to finishing it, though, I feel like. I'm going to stare at this for a little bit longer, but not very much longer, because this is still... Wait, hold on. I'm just back to part 1. Like, I don't have any... Oh. You know why I'm back to part 1? It's because... because I'm actually back to part 1. Anyway, I really feel like I'm close to this. So we're bad at numbers, yeah, that's fine, fine, plus, fine, concat. It's an issue with concat. I've known it's an issue with concat for this whole time, but I still don't know what that issue is. So we can get... Oh my god, is it this? Because I was only doing plus. But I don't think this is safe necessarily. No, you know what? Fuck it, it's safe. Calling it. Plus times concat. This might run us off the end. Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. Oh man. Alright, what if we don't do concat? One of these is bound not to... Alright, that's gonna give us recursion issues. What about this one? Still recursion issues. Excellent. Damn. The length of nums is 1. We're just gonna return. We're just gonna concatenate this. We're gonna, and that'll solve all of our problems. And map this becomes true. Holy moly. All right, if this doesn't work, I'm calling it because this is a little silly at this point. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna have to be done there. It did indeed broke. Oh man, that's really frustrating. It's really close. I think I just designed my solution poorly, and that's really biting me. I didn't want to deal with this recursion thing within this. Rather, I didn't want to deal with the concatenation thing within this recursive function, and I designed it to not do that. And as a result, trying to make it do that does not work very well, which is a little bit too bad, but it is what it is. It is a wee bit silly, lads. Anyway, I feel like we're close. Logically, I get what it should be. It's just putting it together and not recursioning infinitely is the issue. Which, yeah, I mean, that's the issue. That's the problem. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for my own sanity. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. We got part 1. We'll take that. I guess I'll be back tomorrow to see what they got for us tomorrow. May or may not end up finishing this. We'll see. I still haven't finished day 5 part 2, which is arguably easier. But anyway, thanks for watching. I will see y'all tomorrow, same time. Adios.